Well, here we are, day 10 of our harvest log. Didn't really manage to get any footage from a couple of days ago. We managed to cut for a couple of hours one afternoon before we had a terrific storm down over the farm, and that stopped us. We're right up on the top of the hill here. This is some thin stony ground up here. This is a field called Curso. There's actually a quarry just in there with some pollen and nectar mix around it. And we're cutting craft malting barley. Just been knocked around a little bit by some hailstones that we had through here. I think it was end of last week. And lots of sort of deer tracks and things like that around as well. It's this sort of terrain that the flex element of the Macdon really comes into its own, able to shave the ground. You can see the sort of stones that we have, so got to concentrate a little bit, but actually when you're watching the header you can just see it sort of bouncing on its springs over the stones on here, and there's a few heads on the ground, but not too many considering what we're trying to cut over. So we're about 950 feet above sea level, between 900 and 950, something like that. So it's pretty much as high as we get on the plateau of the hill. We've got this field that we're in now, Curso and Archer and Baylis, which is the next one over. There's a fallow deer just running through the pollen and nectar and the wild bird seed mix I can see down there as well. So these crops are running slightly high nitrogens. We're kind of running about 185 to 195 at the moment, so fingers crossed we'll be able to get that in, squeeze that in for malting. Be nice to try and finish this block. I think, judging by the forecast, we've got more rain coming tomorrow. What day is it tomorrow? It's actually Thursday tomorrow, so we've got, I think today, if we're lucky, and a bit of tomorrow morning. So we've got about 25 hectares to go. It's fairly steady cutting malting barley up here, so I don't know quite how long we'll be able to go overnight. Yields are doing okay. Moisture's come right down now. It was sort of up over 16 when we started, about midday today. Probably could have started a little bit earlier, but wasn't expecting it to have dried quite as well as it did. So we've also got the protein meter, the crop scan that's running on here at the moment. Bit of a high patch of nitrogen that we're looking through there. Some Australian equipment supplied to us by our Agri-EPI colleagues. So we're one of their satellite farms. We've been trialling that and capturing data, which we'll now be able to map with some precision decision technology, to be able to put that into our farm management software package, to be able to have maps of the fields, not just in terms of yields, which the combine will be doing, but also in terms of actual protein maps as well. So we'll be able to try and see the difference between those two as well. That's the yield map. You can see the quarry we've just gone round. You can see the stony patches in there where the yield is kind of right down. That's why we put the bit of stewardship bird food around there. There's some really nice, interesting flowers in there as well. It creates a bit of buffer, but it's also a really stony part of the field as well. So got to use these options where we can. Anyway, come back. Hopefully we'll be able to get another video tomorrow if we're able to miss these showers. It does look down that way. It looks a little bit black at the moment, but we'll have to see how we get on. We've got muck spreading guys in already, chasing the combine. About 3 fields away at the moment. This is destined to go into oilseed rape, which we'll want to drill as soon as we can, really. Yeah, grain off, straw chopped, chicken litter on. It's a good crop requirement for oilseed rape for a bit of nitrogen in the autumn. Good organic matter as well on these thin soils, which is why we're chopping this straw to put it back in as well. And then hopefully we'll be able to drill some oilseed rape up here, a variety called Voltage, which we drilled last year, came off quite well, in the next few days. So yeah, it's all go, go, go.